In the game of global politics, it seems our nations have swapped chess for a more exciting game of dodgeball. Picture this. Israel and Iran, two key players on the geopolitical stage, are currently locked in a tense standoff. US intelligence reports hint at Tehran's plans to strike inside Israel following an attack on Damascus. This has prompted Israel's Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, to flex his muscles, swearing to retaliate against any attacks on his turf. Meanwhile, Israeli jets have been conducting drills simulating a strike on Iran, a move that's as subtle as a bull in a china shop. On the other side, Iran's supreme leader isn't backing down, promising revenge for previous skirmishes. This tit-for-tat has the world on edge, with concerns about potential open warfare between the two nations. In the midst of this, international leaders are stepping into the fray, urging restraint and de-escalation. It's kind of like when your parents told you to play nice with your sibling but on a much larger and scarier scale. And there we have it, folks. A classic case of, you throw a rock at my sandcastle, I'll dump a bucket of water on yours. Now let's shift our focus to the delicate ballet of international diplomacy, where every pirouette could mean the difference between peace and chaos. Here we find Israel, a key player, maintaining a careful balance with Russia. This delicate pas de deux is a strategic move, allowing Israel to target Iran-linked assets in Syria without stepping on Russia's toes. Meanwhile, Israel has refrained from arming Ukraine, despite global pressure. Instead, it's focusing on a different kind of cha-cha, providing humanitarian aid and sidestepping potential clashes with Russia. But the dance card isn't just filled with the Ukraine waltz. There's also the potential for a broader regional conflict involving the US, Iran, and Hezbollah. The US, cautious about direct military involvement, has nonetheless deployed 2 aircraft carriers near Israel, a clear signal of support. Yet, the threat of Hezbollah with its arsenal of rockets and the interests of Iran, Russia, and China in the region could turn this delicate dance into a mosh pit of military conflict. So, as we can see, the dance floor is getting rather crowded and the music is picking up. Let's hope our dancers have practiced their steps. Alright folks, time to wrap up this geopolitical circus with a quick recap. Picture this. The world's political stage is like a high-stakes game of dodgeball. On one side we have Netanyahu, Israel's team captain, flexing his muscles and promising to pummel anyone who dares to throw a ball his way. His threat is mainly aimed at Iran, who's been eyeing the dodgeball with a vengeful glint in their eyes. Meanwhile, the US, the schoolyard monitor, is trying to keep everyone in check. They're busy deploying aircraft carriers like strict lunch ladies, hoping to prevent a full-blown food fight. But things are heating up, and the US might just find itself in the middle of the dodgeball crossfire. Back to Israel, who's not playing ball with Ukraine despite the global push. They're like that kid who refuses to share their toys, focusing instead on their own game, a complex dance-off with Russia in the Syrian schoolyard. Then there's the sticky issue of post-war Gaza, with Netanyahu and Biden, the head prefect, at loggerheads over Palestinian sovereignty. It's like a heated debate over who gets control of the best slide in the playground. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, like it, and share. See you next video. God bless. And there you have it, the global playground in a nutshell. Remember, it's all fun and games until someone loses an international ally. Until next time, keep your eyes on the dodgeball, folks.